Hey, Michael Church, Crawl Space Ninja. We got a great Ask a Ninja from one of our videos about insulating short or low crawl spaces that I want to read to you. And they had a great question. Should you insulate the crawl space floor if your crawl space is too low to insulate the crawl space walls? Stay tuned. So if you're new to Crawl Space Ninja, we talk about everything related to crawl space encapsulation, air sealing, and energy efficiency. We hope you'll subscribe to our channel, ring that notifications bell, and also follow us on Facebook. All right, so I got a question from Cody. Basically, there was a DIYer that was looking to order the Insul barrier from us. And if you're not familiar with what Insul barrier is, it's basically an insulation vapor barrier. And they had the idea of installing the insulation vapor barrier directly on the ground. And when I say the floor of the crawl space, I'm not talking about the subfloor, the wood. I'm talking about the dirt part of your crawl space or your dirt basement. And that's a topic that comes up every once in a while. People ask, can you insulate the dirt of the crawl space? I just want you to keep in mind that there is no code requirement that I am aware of for insulating the dirt floor of any space, unless it's maybe a commercial building that they're pouring slab and they require some type of insulation under the slab. So if you're looking to insulate the crawl space and you're wanting to insulate the floor, the dirt part of the crawl space, I want to give you some cautions to be aware of. Okay, keep in mind that the Insul barrier is a multi-layer vapor barrier. Just like any other multi-layer vapor barrier, if moisture gets inside of that or between the vapor barriers, it can give off odors similar to cat urine smells. So I would be careful about putting it directly on the floor and you have a flood issue that can trap that moisture and hold moisture. It's not that there's anything inside of the Insul barrier that can cause moisture other than the water becoming stagnant because it doesn't have the ability to get out of the Insul barrier. I'm not saying don't use it, but I would only use it in a situation where you made sure that there was no flooding issues in your crawl space or anything like that. Some of the other options you could do is you could actually get foam board. You could get our R10 termite resistant foam board and put it directly on the floor as well. Now, this is a problem if your floor is uneven, obviously, because you can break those foam boards and things like that. So if your floor is uneven, I would use maybe the Insul barrier as long as the crawl space floor is dry. If you have a wet crawl space floor, you could go with perhaps the foam board like our R10 termite resistant foam board or something like that. So also, again, there is no code saying that if you insulate the floor, you don't have to insulate the walls or the subfloor. So code requirement may still ask you to insulate the subfloor if you're looking to insulate the dirt floor of your crawl space. So I hope that's some good information for you out there looking to do a DIY project. If you're in like a really cold climate, I see some major benefits from insulating the dirt. If you're in a warmer climate like the South, probably aren't going to see that much of a benefit insulating the dirt floor. Michael Church, Crawl Space Ninja. We hope you make it a happy and blessed day. We'll see you later.